Hello there.
There are three things that are certain in life. Death, Firefly not getting a complete first season, and your boy Elie Moses shooting his shot. Oh. And missing. That's also certain. Shooting his shot and missing. But what's going on, guys? We are up to the finale of Firefly Season 1. If you like to call it a season, because I know what's ended up happening with the show, or what ended up happening with the show, and it is sad to see such a great show have such lost potential. But nonetheless, we are not done yet. We still have the Serenity movie after this, but for now, for the time being, we are up to the finale of Season 1, titled Objects in Space. Let's waste no more time. It's your boy Elie Moses, your 22-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. This is the Firefly, episode 14, season 1 finale, Objects in Space. Let's waste no more time. Let's get right into it and let's smash this thing. Let's go. That was a sort of like Fast and Furious. No, motioning through the engine parts.
You know, we'd all just made surgeon. That was it. We were the elite. The world is ours, you know?
So you had to be naked?
Naked, yes. And on top of the statue of Hippocrates.
Hey, if there's one guy that looks like he's shooting his shot and not missing, it is Simon at the moment. My guy looks to be on a crazy redemption arc right now with Kaylee and, you know, playing with the feet. It is Valentine's Day today. I am recording it. Shout out to all the single homies out there. I don't know. The energy's real. The energy's real. And that's what you want for a final episode reaction.
Can you just picture me?
What, naked? Oh, well, let's see. I'm gonna have to conjure up, that's gonna be difficult.
Oh, yeah.
So the feds come?
There were no feds. Until I started singing. This is not...
What did you sing?
This is not funny. This is a morality tale about the evils of sake. I would be there right now.
Yo.
I mean, it was either that or the national anthem. Reports vary.
Did
You
River...
don't remember any of this?
I remember talking to feds at a time.
Did River envision that response from Simon?
Feds at a telling my father I get fuzzy on aspects.
No, I'm more or less intact. I just direct my energy elsewhere.
You mean like masturbating?
I hope you're not thinking of taking orders yourself.
Yeah, that'll be the day. I got stupid. The money was too good.
I don't give half a hump if you're innocent or not. So where does that put you?
St. James, got a ring to it.
I'm just trying to remember how many miracles you've performed.
Okay, hearing sounds of the ocean. Seems like River's like what's happening in the beginning, I've noticed, is that River, the way she's been maneuvering, the way she's been feeling the ship, it's like there's a symbiotic connection between River and the ship at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm right. I'm probably wrong. But it seems like whatever Zoe and Wash were feeling right there, it's like it's rubbing off on River somehow. And at the same time, you saw the way River was maneuvering around the ship. She was sort of getting a feel for it as she was touching it along. She was touching the walls, everything like that. And I noticed as well how she walked in on pairs of characters so far. She walked in on Simon and Kaylee. She walked in on Shepard and Jane. And then Wash and Zoe. That's how she's been walking in on characters at the moment. There hasn't been neither character, or there hasn't been a separation, or like there hasn't been more than a pair of characters so far. We've had 3 pairs. And next is probably going to be Mal and Inara trying to sort things out from the aftermath of the last episode. Maybe telling her not to leave. Or it's going to be her stumbling upon them both in a solitary state. So we'll find out.
I appreciate you not saying anything.
Well, I don't. So make up your mind.
I'm a big girl. Just tell me.
Have none of
It
them
means a damn thing.
have none of them realized River's presence? Dreaming?
It's just an object. Doesn't mean what you think. Losing my hand.
I'm guessing this is real time now.
Off. This here is a recipe for unpleasantness. Does she understand that?
She understands. She doesn't comprehend.
I'm glad we've made that distinction. No touching guns. Okay?
No touching.
River.
It's getting very, very crowded.
I thought she was on the mend.
Her medications are erratic. There's not one that her system can eventually break down. And
I want a lot of medical jargon. I'll talk to a doctor.
You are talking to a doctor.
Yeah, okay. My point is, could have been you she might have shot just then. The doctor, as you just made note of. And who exactly could fix you? Not nobody. We're very much alone out here.
That was a very interesting opening sequence. Oh, we're not alone in space. Oi, that ship kind of looks like Slave 1. Jango Fett's ship.
Let's move this conversation in a not Jane's fault direction. I didn't make her crazy. Hell, I didn't even want her on the ship.
Is that the direction you want this conversation to go in?
Just don't want to take a lashing for something I ain't the cause of.
Where's River at now?
In her room, which I'm thinking we bolt from the outside from now on.
It's a little extreme, isn't it? Anybody remember her coming at me with a butcher's knife?
Wacky fun.
You want to go, little man?
Only if it's someplace with candlelight.
Sir, I know she's unpredictable, but I don't think she'd harm anyone.
Butcher's knife?
Anyone we can't spare. I mean, as far as we know, the girl's never even picked up a gun before.
Yeah.
Kaylee?
I remember she turned John Wick.
You got something to say?
She's picked up a gun, alright. This bounty hunter has some extreme hardware for them not to detect his ship or his presence.
Okay, Kaylee. Why don't you speak your piece?
Well, we all went in. Me too. Didn't make much account of myself, I'm afraid.
I got no problem with the notion you not killing nobody, Kaylee.
What's this got to do with River? She wasn't even in that fight.
Well, no, she was. I got pinned down, and there were 3 guys, and I couldn't. And then River comes up. She looks out, sees them all.
Headshot,
And they were
headshot.
spread out, had some cover. But she only looked for a second and took my gun, closed her eyes, killed him.
She shot them?
All 3, dead in an instant, and their eyes still closed.
Feifei de Pierre. You saw it wrong.
Not a jot. And it weren't auto fire or luck. She just did the math.
You understand how that sounds.
What? She killed him with mathematics. What else could it have been?
You couldn't have done it, Jane. Nor you, Captain. Nobody can shoot like that that's a person.
So River's not a person.
Please don't be mad.
I just want to understand what you're saying here.
Nice transition there again.
I thought River was your friend.
She is. The way she... Right after she looked at me, and she smiled. Like nothing was wrong. Like we were playing.
I'm the most powerful thing in the galaxy, she said, I
Scared
think.
me.
I think.
We got someone on board this ship. Might be a danger to us. And a question of whether we like her. So
I was about to say.
Kaylee, I know you haven't even spoken up sooner, which by the by you should have.
I was about to say that line right there from Mal was going to have a double meaning. There's someone on board this ship that could be a danger to us. Obviously, he's talking about River, but then we transition before, how we transitioned below through the mechanics of the ship down to River, obviously eavesdropping on them, and then next we transitioned up to show the other danger, which is this bounty hunter trying to infiltrate the ship. And then at the same time, I was thinking to myself, what was I thinking? I was thinking, I can't remember. I can't remember. It will come back to my mind, and I'll remember what I was going to say.
I find River pleasant enough myself, but she does have an oddness to her, and I ain't just talking about her proficiency with firearms. Girl knows things she shouldn't, things she couldn't.
Are you saying she's a witch?
Yes, Jane. She's a witch. She has had Congress with the beast.
She's in Congress.
How did your brain even learn human speech? I'm just so curious.
This isn't a joking matter. This is about our lives and River's.
Thank you.
She's deeply intuitive. It's true that
Alright, this is future Elie here, guys, watching this video. I'm currently editing the Objects in Space video and reaction right now, and I picked up on something during the editing stage. Now, when the crew is arguing about River at the moment, and before we heard sort of ocean sounds with River, and in this scene right here, the camera tends to move in sort of like a wave-like motion, sort of like the waves of the ocean, and I don't know if that's meant to showcase right there that the sort of status of the crew is really unstable at the moment with the way the camera was moving, and it was handheld and not shaking erratically. It was just a bit unstable and sort of off balance, and I'm not sure if that's meant to indicate that sort of the emotional status of the crew is unstable, like I was saying, with radical opinions going left, right and center, and everyone having different stances on the River situation. And maybe this is a moment where the crew of Serenity is not in tandem with one another. I don't know, just a quick observation. I don't know if I'm looking too much into it, but yeah, I'll see you and continue the reaction. Let's go.
I don't think she's intuitive, Doctor. I think she's a reader. Psychic? Is that even remotely possible? You tell me. You've been studying what they've done to her?
they definitely altered the way she reacts to things, even the way she perceives, but I'm not.
Psychic, though?
That sounds like something out of science fiction.
You live in a spaceship, dear.
I was about to say.
So,
Whoa, back up a sec. Are you saying she really reads minds?
or near enough. Am I alone thinking along these lines?
Well, I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No one likes the idea of hearing what you're thinking.
The Alliance could have any number of uses for a psychic.
A psychic. Or an assassin.
She's just a kid. She just wants to be a kid.
I wish it were that simple.
Yeah, and if wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak. What do we plan to do about this?
Well, that's the question.
I don't think she'd ever hurt any of us.
Can't bank on
You're
that.
right.
Can't bank on that. It's a risk.
I ain't gonna make a decision on anything till I thought on it a while. It's late. Let's get some rest.
I love how Jane's wearing an R-rated shirt as well, with a rainbow on it.
Simon?
You're checking my assassin.
Oh, please don't be mad. I had to say something.
I'm not mad at you. She loves this ship. I think it's more home to her than any place she's been. I don't even know if the captain
No,
knows.
I mean, isn't there anything about this place you're glad of?
Bro, she's leading you on. Thank you. Oh, no.
Alright.
Shepard, really, man?
No, yeah,
Good night.
I love how they're constantly talking about River being the assassin on the ship when there's clearly another threat as well coming. And silent like an assassin, this individual. Yo! Damn, he neutralized Mal like it was nothing. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Woo!
I like this ship. Serenity. She's good looking.
Get on.
Strains the mind a bit, don't it? You think you're all alone? Maybe I come down the chimney, Kaylee. Bring presents to the good girls and boys.
He did come down the chimney to be fair.
Maybe not, though.
This guy sounds gangster.
Maybe I've always been here.
What do you want?
That's a beating heart, isn't it? Pull off any one of 1,000 parts, she'll just die. Such a slender thread. You ever been raped?
Whoa!
The captain is right down that hallway. He can hear you.
Captain's locked in his quarters.
Yo, he ain't
They all
gangster anymore. He ain't gangster anymore.
There's nobody can help you.
He's a muppet.
Say it.
There's nobody can help me.
You throw a monkey wrench into my dealings in any way, your body is forfeit.
Guy's menacing.
Ain't nothing but a body to me.
Delivering a WWE promo
And I
right
can
here.
find all unseemly manner of use for it. Do you understand?
Dialogue is so well spoken.
Yes.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Oh.
When you got Kaylee like that, that's a problem.
Now tell me, Kaylee, where does River sleep?
Shepard, if there was ever a time... Oh! I forget about that. Yep. I was about to say if there was ever a time to use your skills or whatever you have. But the flying fox just came in with it. Yeah. Oh. Yo, they're going full horror vibes with this. Or like...
Dr. Tam, why don't you sit yourself down?
Rather die standing.
The warrant doesn't specify any particular need for you to be alive, but
Simon kind of reminds me of Tobey Maguire. Like,
who's your sister?
Are you a lion?
Am I a lion?
What?
I don't think of myself as a lion. You might as well, though. Have a mighty roar.
I said alliance.
Oh, I thought.
No, I was.
That's weird. Who's your sister?
I don't know. Who do you work for?
This is her room.
Yes.
It's empty.
I know.
So is it still her room when it's empty? Does the room, the thing, have purpose? Or do we... What's the word?
Guy's really good.
I really can't help you.
The plan is to take your sister, get the reward, which is substantial.
So you're a bounty hunter.
That ain't it at all.
Then what are you?
I'm a bounty hunter. I'm named Early. I'm known to some.
What a name.
Been tracking you since the feds were tipped off on Ariel. She sleep with anybody?
River?
Yeah. She grapple with any of the crew. Might be in their quarters.
No.
Maybe she does and you don't know about.
This is insane. I'm not going to help you find her in any case.
I love this guy Early, this bounty hunter. He comes across as reasonable with his line delivery, but he's not. You know, he's menacing and threatening. Or, I don't know, I just like him. There's something about him. His aura, his presence is just really, really well done. And that's that you have to commend the acting right there as well, and the line delivery. It's so eloquently spoken, but at the same time, they've used clever techniques as well. To showcase his bounty hunting abilities, you know, how he moves around, how silent he is, and he is like an object in space. Maybe here's the metaphor for the object in space, because when you have an object in space, it's completely silent. When you fire in space, it's completely silent. You cannot hear anything, and he is like that. He's completely silent. He is just an object in space. He is moving silently throughout Serenity, and yeah, he's making his way and neutralized half the crew already. In their quarters, and he's really, really good at it. And I loved that shot before, as you know, Simon was going to check up on River, and then slowly pans up, and Early is just there doing the splits on the roof, and bang, pounces.
I think this is very pretty.
He's an animal hunting its prey.
I like the weight of it. The plan is not to shoot you. The plan is to get the girl. If there's no girl, then the plan, well, is like the room. You are going to help me look for her. I take no pleasure in the thought that she will die weeping if you cross me.
You're out of your mind.
That's between me and my mind. Let's start with these rooms. He's not killed. Be a while before he comes to, but he'll mend.
And which part of your plan dictated the necessity of beating up a shepherd?
That ain't a shepherd.
Here we go. Oh,
She wouldn't come in here anyway. She hates this room. Teenage girl. Not some bandit on a murder run, just an
You ever been
innocent.
shot?
No.
You ought to be shot. Stabbed. Lose a leg. Be a surgeon, you know? Know what kind of pain you're dealing with.
gonna shoot him, isn't he?
They make psychiatrists get psychoanalyzed before they can get certified. But they don't make a surgeon get cut on. That seemed right to you.
I thought he was gonna shoot him just to make him feel the pain, like in the leg or something.
Firefly is a good design. People don't appreciate the substance of things. Objects in space. People miss out on what's solid.
Wow.
It's not your moment, Doctor.
This guy's got some senses.
Is that the companion shuttle? We'll try the empty first. Then we'll pay her a visit. Her room's not saying a damn thing.
This is pointless, you know that.
200,000 seems fairly pointed to me. Money like that, I could retire. I'm not gonna waste my time threatening you, because I think you believe I will kill people if someone upsets my plan. I'm gonna seal you in, though. You just sit.
You can still walk away from this. I know you're tired.
Wow.
Don't go visiting my intentions. Don't ever.
Damn.
Man is stronger by far than woman. That only woman can create a child. Does that seem right to you?
This brother here is.
All right, that's all the hide and seek I got time for. I know you're on this ship, little girl. So here's how this goes.
I enjoyed the editing right there with Elie navigating the ship with Simon, how he talked about, you know, checking the first shuttle and then checking obviously Inara's, and how that sort of check with the earlier shuttle or the first shuttle was resolved in a single cut of them exiting it, and he delivered one sort of line of dialogue basically saying that room's empty or that room's not talking to me. Like similar, I can't remember, it was like similar dialogue to what he said about River's room earlier. Then we maneuver to obviously Inara's shuttle, and then he deals with her with just how he dealt with her, and then yes, in the piloting the cockpit right there. And my guess is River is hiding in those vents that were teased on earlier on in the season, that Simon and River were hidden before, and they've hid those things before in there. My guess is she's there.
Show yourself and finish this exchange, or your brother's brains will be flying every which way. You understand, I'm sort of on the clock here. It's frustrating.
You're wrong, Elie.
Oh no, she on the PA system.
I'm not wrong, Dumpling. I will shoot your brother dead if you don't.
About River. River's not on the ship.
River is the ship.
They didn't want her here, but she couldn't make herself leave. So she melted away. They didn't know she could do that, but she did. I'm in the ship. I am the ship.
I said it.
River.
River's gone.
Then who exactly are we talking to?
You're talking to Serenity. And Elie? Serenity is very unhappy.
Now the switch up on his facial expressions. That calm demeanor, that composure with everything that he was saying, completely flies out the window. It's now an object in space. But like you saw before, how Inara, you know, insulted his thoughts with one certain line of dialogue, and then now River has completely got him trapped. Like she's got him where she wants him. And I don't know what's happening with River, but I don't know if they teased it with me sort of saying at the beginning of my reaction about, you know, that symbiotic connection right there. And it turned out to be true, sort of. River could be hiding in just over the PA system, and it could be River just delivering one of her monologues, which I'm guessing is what's happening.
River.
Or it's that psychic connection. She's in everyone's
I
minds.
don't know where it came from.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Where'd she go?
I can't keep track of her when she's not incorporeally possessing a spaceship. Don't look at me.
That's some nonsensical crap. Ain't nobody can do that. You somewhere on this boat. Somewhere with a comm playing games. That's somewhat unsettling.
Mr. Jubal Early.
He's read him. He's read him.
May I call you Jubal?
Ain't nobody calls me that.
Mother does.
Woo!
I'm sorry. Did.
Woo!
She's gone now.
The receipts.
Is that supposed to scare me? Bringing up my mother?
You're a liar.
No, I'm a bounty hunter. It's not generally considered honorable so much as I live by a code, though, which I think is
You
worth
hurt people.
only when the job requires it.
Wrong. You're a bad liar. You crawl inside me uninvited and you hurt my crew.
Wow.
I see everything that passes.
I only hurt people because they keep getting in the way of me finding you.
We're becoming fast friends.
Folks are all insane.
Well, my sister's a ship. We had a complicated childhood.
Doesn't anybody care that I have a finely crafted gun pointed at this boy's head?
I care.
Are you gonna come out and stop me from doing what I don't want to? You gonna be smart here, River? River? Serenity?
Oh. What the hell's going on here?
I need you to do me a favor, Captain.
There's a guy. He's very blurry. How come there's a guy on board and how come you're all of a sudden the ship?
I know you have questions.
That would be why I just asked them.
But there isn't a lot of time, Captain. I need you to trust me.
Am I dreaming?
We all are. Don't make faces.
I am.
Are you ready?
I am flabbergasted. We are all dreaming. Surely not.
You know, with the exception of one deadly and unpredictable midget, this girl is the smallest cargo I've ever had to transport. Yet by far the most troublesome. Does that seem right to you?
Yep.
What'd you do? The midget.
Arson. Little man loved fire.
And he's wearing armor.
What about his face? Is his face wearing armor?
No touching guns.
What?
It's soon now. Are you ready?
How do you know what this guy's gonna do?
I'm very close to him. He doesn't even see it.
Okay, but
Go now. You're not welcome here anymore, Early. Your mother knew. Sadness in her when she waved goodbye. She's relieved. Saw darkness in you. You're not well.
Whoa.
You want him to shut up now.
Big golden retriever sitting on the lawn. Smell on you. Neighbor's pet. You did things to him.
Okay, this is kind of freaky at the moment. Like, you have sort of these little choir hymns in the background with like little kids humming, and it's meant to seem, maybe, I don't know, is it meant to be sort of like angelic like, and but it doesn't come across like that, especially with the quick cuts of Early, you know, just spazzing out at the moment with his facial expressions and sort of showing like an ulterior personality right there. I'm not too sure, because those quick cuts were shown at the beginning of the episode as well, and they're being utilized right here now.
Up after. Shined and polished. Everything in here gleams.
I'll be a son of a whore. You're not my girl, man. You're on my girl ship.
Oh, the 4D chess.
Very interesting. All these buttons.
Okay. We're not touching those, okay? How the hell she get on my ship?
Put the gun away.
Okay. I'm putting it away.
No, he's not.
You're not righteous. Got issues.
No. Oh, yes. I could have that. You might have me figured out that.
He's rattled. He's rattled.
Good job. I'm not 100%.
Talk too much. People could be what they wanted to be. Could be with the people they wanted. Live simple. No secrets.
No.
I'll be fine. I'll be your bounty, Jubal Early.
We went from Anara leaving to
Away.
River leaving.
Something goes according
Simon?
There's that shot in the leg I was talking about. Or stomach. Leg. Bit of foreshadowing there at the beginning of the episode.
That's what it feels like.
Yep, wanting him to feel what it's like. Still, did not kill him. Wait, is that Mal or no? That's Simon. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, are you serious? I thought Jane was loading up. I thought my guy used his. Oh, my guy used the cover for his guns as a blanket. I thought Reva was gonna come out.
It's okay.
The River used this ship to tap into Serenity.
the right move, darling. That's for you to go with old Early.
You think so?
Yeah, I was waiting.
Some of us feel differently.
Look who's the object in space now. Did his head bang off that? Wait, is Early dead? Because that was teased before Mal sort of going in or getting in behind on Early. Because if you saw before, there was a wide shot in one of the frames. I don't want to go back because I don't want to miss out on it. But there was a wide shot here where Kaylee River was instructing Kaylee to do something, and she obviously unlocked all the rooms, and Kaylee went to the left. Now, in a similar shot before where Mal went up, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. I'll show you right here.
You know me real well.
I can't remember where it was. Yeah, right there. That sort of wide shot, nice framing right there with Early on the left-hand side of the frame. You see Mal walk into the shot, and I was going to comment on it before, but I let it play out. You see him walk into shot, out of focus, obviously, because you're focusing on Early, and then he goes into the left side to where Kaylee was, and I'm guessing that's where she suited him up and followed, obviously, River's instructions to probably get the advantage on Early and draw him outside of Serenity. So that was fantastic right there if you were paying close attention, and I'm guessing you guys would have noticed that, but I thought Mal was going to sneak up behind him before, but that was Simon again after he had been shot. So floating in space, River.
You know, you ain't quite right.
It's the popular theory.
Go on, get in there. Give your brother a thrashing for messing up your plan.
He takes so much looking after.
To the left. Okay, now very gently pull that aside.
Tend to be putting these into people. And the other thing.
Can I mop your brow? I am at the ready with the fearsome brow mop.
You got the bullet. Okay, I'm just gonna pass out for a minute, but you're doing great.
Any chance that Shimon the Corn might survive?
Yes, I hope.
If he had left, I'd say his chance would be about 1 in a very large number.
I like Early, but
You know, how's that play? I should live.
ooh, 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 how's the lip? It's Valentine's Day.
Just feel such a fool.
All I'm here is a priest training, taken out by one bounty hunter.
Don't get me wrong, I gave him a hell of a fight.
Sure.
Epic, I'm guessing.
There'll be porn songs. Just you wait.
At least you got some play. I missed every damn thing.
can win this.
Oh, well, I'm hearing a lot of talk there, genius. Come on, show me what you got.
I was about to say, is that meant to look like a planet or something? But no, like, please, come on. I want him to be alive. I actually like him. He's a cool character.
Here I am.
What? Is that how Firefly ended? Like, I cannot wait for the movie now to see how Joss Whedon wraps it up, because there is still so much left to be desired. I mean, that was a great episode. It was, no doubt. But it's not a conclusion. It doesn't seem like... Obviously, they found out they got cancelled in 2 episodes ago. I can't remember which one. It was the one with Nox, that character. They found out, and that was the ending sequence. That was all the expressions. It was real facial expressions that they found out the show had got cancelled. And I thought there was going to be sort of maybe... I guess... Yeah, I can see how fans would have been really pissed off, because this is not a concluding episode at all. There's so much to left desired. And as Mal says, we live to fight another day. And that's what I feel like this episode is. It's like, it doesn't lead on to the movie or anything. It's just, it ends kind of abruptly, in my opinion. And that's so annoying, because there's so much foreshadowing throughout the season. And you guys mentioned when River cut Jane, that was a tease for a company, you know, the blue she was wearing. You look better in red, but it's because he was wearing blue of a company that was part of the Alliance, or some corporate company that's not good with food or something. I can't remember, something along the lines of that. And you also had the teasing with Shepard's character as well, with Elie even saying he ain't no Shepard. There's still a lot to unpack with this show, and I cannot wait to get into the movie. Obviously, I want to watch the movie now. I hope the movie lives up to the hype, and I hope the movie is good, and I hope Joss somehow concludes the Serenity story somewhat, because clearly there was meant to be, you know, another 8 episodes after this, a whole season, possibly more seasons, but we still had the guys, you know, the Hands in Blue. They're still out there. They're still on the hunt. They're still the bounty for River and Simon. But I guess the movie is probably meant to be the concluding chapter, because yeah, this did not feel like a concluding chapter at all. I thought there was going to be some finality to it, or like some sort of promise for the movie, some sort of tease. But no, you could end the show right there and not watch the movie, and then the Serenity and its crew are just, you know, objects in space, continuing their smuggler missions. Seems like Anara might stay in the ship as well. But yeah, it was sad to see it end like that, because Elie was such a fantastic character. I actually really liked him. Yeah, that aura about him, the presence, the gravitas of the actor on screen was fantastic. He was really, really good. His line delivery was absolutely fantastic, and it was a good episode. And I didn't expect that reveal with River being on his ship. It was 4D chess. I should have expected it, but she completely outplayed him. She did what he did to Serenity, to his ship. And throughout the whole thing, I'm thinking to myself, okay, River somehow becomes some sort of symbiotic, you know, entity with the ship, non-corporeal, I think, or non-corporeal, or something along the lines of that. And I'm just like, how? And I'm like, okay, maybe there's some juju going on with River or something with her psychic abilities, and she's connected to everyone. But no, she was actually just connected to his ship, and she cleverly played that situation right there. She outsmarted Elie from the get-go, and she was controlling the whole situation. I really like that episode, and it's a shame that the Firefly series ends right there, but we still have the movie to go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my reactions to the entire series. I hope you did. It was a great show, and it's a shame to see such wasted potential go down the drain, with such a fantastic cast, such a fantastic crew, fantastic dialogue. And then you look at some of the stuff that is approved today in Hollywood, or some of the shows that get greenlit, some of the scripts that get greenlit. There's no way, or it's very hard to replicate this sort of camaraderie nowadays. So yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to Firefly episode 14, the finale of season 1, Objects in Space. There we go. My camera just became an object in space. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.